Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So welcome to Dawn and Julia Creates. How fun is this going to be? I'm actually sort of regretting my decision on this one, but because it is my turn. However, it's gonna be fine. So my turn was, we are to do 2 journal pages, and those journal pages, the first one, we're only allowed 5 items. That's it, just 5. So I've picked out my 5. So I'm going to use this chalked paint, which is in Paris linen. I've got my white gesso because we do need that as our base. I've got this gorgeous butterfly washi, so I thought I could use that. I have 1 clear sticker and then I also have a tag. So I've got to do a page using this. So wish me luck, guys. So those are my 5 items. The next page, we can use anything we want, as much as we want. And it's just to show you that you don't need a lot of stuff to create journal pages. And so you could either have a lot of stuff or not a lot of stuff. So yeah, so that's sort of show you the difference. Now I really want to do one of these pages. But do I? Now I am going to do a double page spread for both of them. Now I need a little, yeah, I'm going to do this one because Julia doesn't have as many pages as me. So I think if I do double page spreads, we'll be okay. Right, first of all, let's get some brushes. Right, okay. These should do. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, on my page, I am just going to pop on my gesso like so. And like I said, I'm really hoping that this works because of the fact that, yeah, I've only got 5 items and this is actually going to be quite a big page. But we do have our washi, so that's good. And it'll be interesting to see how this page holds up, because if you remember when I put this together, I really wanted to, you know, like, yeah, go out of my comfort zone, use stuff that I wouldn't necessarily use as a base. So yeah, it was to see if we could, oh, look at that, caught that with perfection. Right, okay, so that's our base. Now, luckily I've got the washi tape. So the good thing about having the washi tape is on the washi tape we have lots and lots of it. So I can just keep going. Right, so what I'm going to do is, while this is still drying, I'm just going to pop on my washi tape, like so. And we're just going to pop in washi tape all the way around. Yeah, and this is going to build, and I'm aiming for this one to be a nice quick one. Actually, I'm going to try and see if we can do both of these. Yeah, both of them nice and quick, because I want you to also see you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours on these. Now, will I get told off? Will I have thingied the brief if I grab my gel medium and go over the top of these so that they stay? Because I don't know if they're going to stay. What I also like is the way I've ended up doing that. Right, let's bring some more on this side. So I am just bringing that in. I don't want to use my heat tool on this either because we are on plastics. Just looking up in the camera to see how we're looking. Yeah, so I am going to have to leave this one to dry naturally. So, oh, I just noticed a little bumblebee on this one. Oh, it's such a cute washi tape. So I do actually have this in my shop. Or do I? I think it's coming out on the 1st of February. So I can't remember when this one's actually going up. yeah, I want some more. So I'm just building up that background. So having a nice decorative washi tape really can help with this. So, oh, I can use my finger to create texture. How cool is that? So that's, I'm going to end up painting over it, like I know I am, but like I say, it's just interesting, isn't it, to see how things work. I love that. Right, I am going to go over the top of this so with some gel medium, so hopefully Julia won't put me on the naughty step. I'm hoping so anyway, because for that to stay I really do need to put it on. Right, I need like so this is just a liquid one, which hopefully will keep everything in place for me, but because I'm working on the plastic I really don't want to risk this at all. Yeah, like I don't want to sort of take chances. If it was just paper I don't think I would put the gel medium over the top of it, but because this is plastic packaging, I know that this is going to need that extra stability, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I wonder what Julia's going to go with for her 5. I wonder if she's going to stick to 5 though, because technically if she says that I can't have this, we can just sort of go and she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm actually going up to meet Julia, which is going to be amazing, in about 4 weeks time. She's got an afternoon craftnoon tea, sorry, that I've signed up for. So if any of you are going, I'd love to know, because it would be lovely to meet some of you guys as well. So all the details are on Julia's website. But yes, I've decided to travel down. I'm actually going to go for, we're going down the Friday. I'm coming home the Monday, and I'm taking my eldest daughter with me. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to it. I think Julia is as well, but I know she is. Oh, I love that. Now I do want to add some paint to this, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave this to dry, because I do feel like it is important that this is left to dry naturally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera and probably actually pop this off to the side and come back and do it in a little bit. I'm just putting water in there just so that my brush is nicely cleaned. So when all that is dry, we'll come back and we'll finish this page off, ready for, and then we'll be ready for the next page. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back. This is all dry and actually is holding up really nicely. So yeah, I'm glad that I did that. So I've got my 2 little bits left that I want to pop on. I'm just going to give this paint a really, really good shake. So this is a new paint. I've never tried it before, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like. I can't even open it. So I got it in from That's Crafty. Okay. Oh, I love it when it does that. Right. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I'm assuming there's like a plastic there. Do you know what? Let's just do that. Okay, I'm trying to open it without splashing myself. I should have put an apron on. Oh, there we go. There. Right, okay, I'm just going to splat that down onto there, and you're probably thinking, why are you doing that, John? Well, it's save wasting. I don't want to waste that, what do you call it, that bit of paint. So, I'm just going to splatter that on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in, because this is actually more than enough of the paint that I need, and I just want to add in some areas with this colour. like so. I think there might be a bit too much paint on there, so what I'm going to do is take it off and just do a mop-up page on there. Okay, right, and then what I want to do, I want to sort of blend it. And this is all experimentation, by the way, guys. There's no sort of rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. Julie is the one who's really good at journal pages. I aim to get better. Yeah, right. I'm not going to use the brush anymore. I'm actually going to come in with my finger because I want to soften out all of those edges around. I wish I had a black, because I think that would have been nice. Right, okay, I'm liking that. I love the colour actually of that. Oh, maybe not press on there. And you know what, I think we need to just break down that washi as well. I need a pen. I should have, now, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap out one of my items for a pen. I need a pen. So instead of putting the tag on, no, don't want to put the tag on, because the idea was to put the tag on with that, but I need a pen. So which one do I lose? That is the question. Which one am I going to say goodbye to? Because I really do need a pen. Oh, Lord, do I? Oh, I need your help, guys. See, even that way, I think it'll look nice. Right, do you know what? Let's get rid of the tag. I need a pen. I need a pen. Do I have a pen? That is the question. Yes, I do. I need a pen. Because, yeah, it's what's going to finish this off. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight where the washi is and just do some scribbles. Yeah. And just, so hopefully I've made the right decision, because I feel like we need to add, something needs to be added to this to just bring it in. Now I'm going to add some more washi tape to this because, yeah, I think we should. But right now, I just want to do some scribbling. Sometimes scribbling is all you need. Oh, now that's interesting. So because I've gone on a plastic, it's taken the paint off. Oh, I like it. So let's see if we can. Oh, sort of took the paint off the top, which I think looks really good. But yeah, I've smudged it. Never mind. So again, oh, my pen's getting all choked up. Oh, do I have a different pen? Maybe. Let's try this one, because that pen is getting all choked up. Yeah, this one is as well. Well, that's fine. So now I'm just going to sort of doodle. Like so. I love doodling, and I think that, you know, even if you don't necessarily need a focal point, you can just, yeah, you can just do this, what I'm doing. Right, let's do some I'm trying to be careful. I'm using this pen because it is on its way out, and obviously I don't want to. That must be all wet still. Yeah, so maybe I'm just going to add some little dashes. Yep, I'm liking that. See how this page is actually coming together. I am loving it. So, oh, I think it looks fab. I do. Like I said, I'm not the world's best at this. I just go with whatever it is that I want to do. But I think it's nice to see, you know, Julie's pages are gorgeous. So she's the one you need to learn from. But you don't have to have the skill to be able to do it, because at the end of the day, your journals are your own. That's not going to cover. Yeah, but I'm loving it. And I don't think I'm going to add any more washi because I'm loving just how that looks. Yeah, how cool is that? I really like that. Now, if I could, and if I had lots of stuff and I could use more stuff, I actually have some gorgeous things that I would have added in. So, for instance, I mean, just look. But I even have a little Miss Piggy. But I can't. I'm not allowed. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard. I could have even had a little ladybug. Look, see? Never mind. Never mind. Right, okay. It was my choice. It was my idea. So there you go. Right, I'm just going to grab this. Although, I feel like I need a focal point. And I feel like I can just write that. So I think I'm just going to stick this down. So I've changed my mind. We're going with this because, yeah, I'm very much, I need a focal point, and this will give me it. So stick that down. Okay. And then, okay. And then on here, oh, I think I've ruined my pen. Never mind. Heels. You. Oh, spell that wrong. You can. Can you hear, lady? Then you will. I'm going to put a little heart on just so it follows the rest of it. Yeah, I thought that other side is running out, so I'm going to go over it with this side. Like I said, I didn't want to use any of my brand new pens on this page because it is plastic that I'm working on, and obviously, yeah. So I know I've swapped pen, but I've stuck with this one. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm looking forward to the next page where I can use lots of toppers and everything. I am very much looking forward to that. Right, now what I'm going to do is we're going to frame this like so. Okay. Just to make it really stand out. And there we go. And then the last thing I want to do is to bring in a nice thick border to frame my page. Love that chalk paint. The chalk pen is absolutely gorgeous. So there we go. That is my page using only 5 items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself tidied up. I really like that, considering it didn't go to plan. Yeah, I really like it. I'm just trying to work out which page next. I think let's do the bubble wrap. Oh, let's do 1 page bubble wrap and 1 page that. So I'm going to just tidy up, get everything out that I want to do for my next page. I might do the similar thing, but we just add more things on. Yeah, I might do that actually, because then we can see the difference between the two. So let me just tidy up and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. We're all nice and tidy. So let's get on to our next page. So I'm going to go very, very similar to what we've just done. But we're going to just change it up just a little bit. So I'm going to start off with the washi tape. So let's get that down. Again, just going to pop it on a few random areas, like so. And what I am actually going to do, I wonder if I've got a nice thick washi. I'm just going to pop some right down that centre just to protect it as well. There we go. And fold that over. Right. So I'm just coming in and popping on washi tapes here, there and everywhere. Not really thinking about it. So a bit like the first page we've just done. But, you know, I like heels. I think we need to use our washi tapes more because we have some beautiful, beautiful washies, don't we, in our collection. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm going to do the same as well. I'm going to go over this with my liquid gel medium. Okay, so that these stay down. I don't want any more. I think maybe a bit up there and across there. Right, okay, I'm liking that. So let's get the liquid gel medium on. Now this has got remnants of painting, but that's fine. So I'm just going over the top, and this is, like I said before, this is to make sure this is stays all stuck down, because I am using, it is going on plastic, and washi tape isn't the best at, yeah, it's not the most adhesive stuff, so it is a low tack tape. So you want to make sure that if you're using washi, that you stick it down nicely. So okay, so as you can see, just making sure to get onto there. Okay. It also, this gel medium, what it also does, it actually primes our page. So in theory, you don't have to put any of the what do you call it, on gesso, because we've primed it using our gel medium. Okay, so I'm loving that. And there we go. Right, okay, so I need to leave this to dry, which actually it doesn't take long, which is quite nice. It dries quite quickly, so I reckon the lady's snoring a little head off. So yeah, just get under there. Right, so I will probably leave this for about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes, probably go and grab myself a coffee, and then we'll come back and we'll start finishing this page off. So yeah, I will be back in a second. Okay, so it's still a bit wet, but I've got this embellishment mousse in Coral Calypso that was a freebie. It's just a little baby size one, and I thought, you know what, I want to use this and add this in as well, and just, I don't know, smush it in. Now it's cold because it's been in my craft room and the weather outside is awful, so. But yeah, I just thought how nice would it be just to add a little bit of this in. So we're staying with the same colours, but yeah, this has got a bit of sparkle in and a little bit of texture as well. So I need to take that off. Okay, there we go. So I don't know if it's the plastic. Normally I would put this through a stencil, but no, I didn't think I would this time. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. So just really adding that in. Now, and the embellishment mousses are actually really nice because you can use them. I know it's looking like a hot mess at the minute, but trust me, it will look amazing, hopefully. Yeah, they're really good as watercolours as well. So, yeah, spritzing them with water. Oh, I love it. And I think the colour is just stunning. So just like that. And then what I'm going to do while I've got my spatula out, this gorgeous paint, I'm just going to take some and we're just going to pop that on as well. So we're mixing it, we're mixing the two together, because this is going to be our background. Okay, so I'm thinking it may as well all dry as one. And if we can get some texture in this as well, that would be really cool. So that's stay stuck down. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So like I said, looking like a hot mess at the minute, but it's gonna look amazing when it's done. And yeah, and I know Julia says it a lot, that your work goes through a messy stage. This is my messy stage. This is me building up my background and having lots of fun. What I love about doing journal pages is the freedom that you've got with it, where you can just, you know, do what you want and play with your products, find how your products work, just have that really good fun in using them. So I'm loving that. We've got a little bit of texture going on, which is fabulous. I think I want to add a little bit of white into it, so I'm just going to bring in my gesso. Okay, so I'm just going to blob it down because there's a bit too much there, but I do want to sort of have texture on this as well. I want it to be really texturized. The gesso that I'm using, the 13 Arts one, is super good for that. So that's what we're doing. Let's do, yeah. So this is going to need a good few hours now to dry. Yeah, I love how it's brought out all of the bubble wrap texture on there. Like I say, not looking like much, is it? But it's going to look gorgeous. I can already see in my mind how amazing this is going to look. So, yeah, please do bear with me. Please don't just sit there, turn off because you think, oh my goodness. I would say skip forward just so that you can see. But yeah, we all go through a messy stage, and do you know what? I'm having fun, and that's one of the main things to do when you're doing journal pages. So, very, very different. I've also got some tags that I got out of my collection, which we are going to do stuff with. I'm going to ink them, going to do all sorts with them. Yeah. So now I need to leave this to dry because we've got all that beautiful texture. Because one thing that I'm thinking that I want to do is add some watercolour to add in all the different shades and stuff, because I think that will be very nice. So yeah, so I'll be back when it's all dry. Okay, I'm back. This is all lovely and dry, which is just awesome. Now, we're either going to spoil it or we're going to make it fabulous. Hopefully we're going to make it fabulous. So I have got here a fan brush. I've never used fan brushes before, but I feel like using this one in some water. And what I want to do, I actually want to add in a little bit of greens, I think. She says I'm using my brand new watercolors. I'm going to use the Viridian because I had a look and I think the Viridian would look lovely. So these are Gamby Camby ones. Yeah, so let's get some colour onto our brush because I think it's going to be fabulous. I hope anyway. But all I want to do is I want to get that colour just in and around. So yeah, it might look like really strange what I'm doing, but I'm having a play. I'm enjoying myself, which is the main thing. Oh, I love that colour. That colour is gorgeous. And I really feel like I needed to add something a little bit extra to this background. Now, I'm hoping you can see there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing here. I'm just popping the colour on. And just having a play. Now that's why we put the washi in there. So, oh, I love that colour. How nice is that? Now, the only downside is I'm going to have to leave this to dry naturally. I can't just blast it, which is what I really want to do. I'm wondering whether to add other colours in. Oh, will I spoil it or will it turn to mud? I don't know, but as you can see, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to add just some little bits of colour, pops of colour, just here and there. And I am thinking more about this one because I want this to be, I want the colour just to, I don't want it everywhere, if that makes any sense. I do just want it in just a few areas. So, oh, you can see the texture from that. Oh, I love that purple. You can see the texture coming through as well from the tape, which I just think is lovely. So, I like that. Now, I'm going to bring in a bit of the umber, which will sort of go in nicely with our background colours. Now, if I'm not careful, this is going to go to mud, and which is what we don't want. So I'm not going to play with this too much. I'm just going to add little bits on. Like I said previously, this is just our background. This is me having a play and just adding that colour in and getting that colour together. Yes, I know it looks terrible at the minute, but I can see how it's going to look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that to dry because I don't want to do anything else to it, just to be on the safe side. I'm going to pick some of that paint up though. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this to dry, and then we're going to come back, and what we're going to do is I want to add some white gesso onto this. And yeah, I'm going to add our embellishments and stuff and finish all of the little bits and pieces off. But yeah, I can see this looking really, really nice. And I'm thinking I'm going to use this paper to help embellish it, which is from Love from Lizzie. Let me just get my thumb in there. Okay. So yeah, some gorgeous, gorgeous papers, and I'm thinking this would be gorgeous as an accent to this. Yes, I think so. So I'm going to just, like I said, this is where everything sort of comes together, or I find everything comes together. So I'm thinking that there, and then that there. Straight away, I'm loving it. And then if we put some white in at the centre, I think that's going to look amazing. And what I'm going to do while I'm off camera, let's have a look. I want to see if I can, if there's any elements I can fussy cut in this paper pad. I've got a feeling that I might not be able to do those flowers. Don't think it's going to be an easy one to do. Yeah, which is a bit of a shame because they would have been gorgeous. Like I said, there's only really these pink ones. I don't really want those pink ones, but I'm thinking along the idea of that, and then maybe, yeah, Okay, I need this to dry because it's in my head exactly what I want. But I have noticed, I think, yeah, no, we need it to dry. It has to dry. Like I said, it's looking awful. I do agree, but trust me, it's going to look amazing. So once it's dry, we'll come back and we will finish this page off so it's absolutely beautiful. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so what I ended up doing is just force drying it, and actually I love how it's gone. Some of the plastic, like here, is sort of stretched and you can see through it. I think it looks fabulous. So what I want to do is, first of all, I'm going to stick these down before I do anything else, because this is going to determine the way that I go. So yeah, I know it's going to look fab. Well, I keep saying that, but I have no idea. I have faith. I have faith. But even if this journal page turns out to be absolutely awful, the good thing about it is I've had so much fun doing it. I mean, I wish you could see the texture on this page. It's just absolutely stunning, but it's not coming up very well in the camera, which is such a shame, because I say it looks fabulous. Okay, which is why we do it. And then I'm going to grab my white gesso. So once I've got this glued down, because these are going to, this is where I start bringing it in all my focal elements, and we start sorting the background and making everything more cohesive. I think that's the right word. Okay, so white gesso is your best friend. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I've just put some on a brush. I'm going to put it on my finger because I want to have some areas that are just white with maybe a little bit of the colour coming through, but I want to do it with my finger. And the good thing about it is that the colours will mix in, so you get this really nice effect. So like that. We need some more. So just bringing that in, and I don't want it everywhere because I don't want to lose everything that I've sort of done. And if you're ever not happy with your page, you know, you can always start again, and you can always just cover it with white gesso and yeah, redo it. I love. I'm just having so much fun. Oh, who doesn't love getting their fingers dirty? Right, I just want that down there. Loving how that sort of blended together. I really, really love how that looks. So, I still haven't decided my focal point yet. Do you know what I might do? I might go in my shop and get some flowers out. Because, yeah, I've got some flowers that I think would look beautiful. I shouldn't really, because, yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. I just want to sort of blend this together. Loving it. Just do up at the top. Like I say, we're having a ball. Because I just want to make like blend that, you know, harsh line just a little bit. And using your fingers really helps to blend it all nicely together. And just like so. Okay. Oh, I like it. There. Oh, that is starting to look fab. I'm just going to take this. I love it. It's starting to come together, which I'm super happy about. Super happy about. Right, okay, I need to dry this off because we are not finished. We've still got a few more bits. I'm going to dry this off. I'm going to go and grab some toppers and stuff, and then we'll be back. Right, that is all dry, and I have some flowers from my shop, so we're going to grab these. I think these are going to look amazing. Get all the leaves as well. This is where everything just sort of starts coming together. Well, this is what I think anyway. Let me move that. That's my diary. And in here I do have the tags that I wanted to use. I also have some words and other little bits in there. So it's like a little bit box now that sits on my desk. And what I would want to do is have these sort of in, I think I want that more in the green. So we have them like that. But then I have all of these gorgeous flowers, which I'm thinking can definitely go around. If I cut that one in half, I need a little one there. I mean, that's looking really nice. Maybe there. Yeah, so you can sort of see how it is starting to come together. Now I'm just looking at, so I may as well use the majority of them. Okay, I don't want to use the yellow ones though. Right, I'm loving that. So what I'm thinking is, my approach to this is, I think I want to stick these down and then start doing some shadowing, because I think that's going to really help bring all of this together. So I think that's where we're going to go. So let me just grab my glue, and then we're just going to work our way around and stick, hopefully, everything where we've got it. Well, that was under there. So then we want this. And I think I'm going to use my black soot distress oxide, because it's like a chalk, and because I use that chalk paint as the base, I think that will work really nicely as our shadowing around this. So let's stick these on. Okay, so yeah, I think it's going to look really nice. Now what I want to do with this one is I do actually want to cut it in half, or just down like that. And the reason why I'm doing that is because of this join here. So it just means that it will fold quite nicely over on itself. So not there. I'm going to have this bit underneath. Okay. So just like that. So there is a gap between them, but it just means that that's not going to crumple up, which is what we don't want to happen. And then let's glue this down. Okay. Oh, that, and then do I want that? Oh, yeah, that can go up there, right? So just there. I'm liking that. I think that's looking gorgeous. Yeah, let's have that underneath, and underneath that top one, and then over that center one. I just think flowers make the world go round. Yeah, that there. So again, plenty of glue. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, and then stick this down. So these are the small tags that I have. I do have larger ones, but I think they just work perfectly. And I think because I used one on the last page, like I said, I am definitely no good at journal pages. I've never been any good at them, but I absolutely love doing them because I love just playing with all my products, working out how they work, and just having so much fun. And that's what your journals should be about. So I'm hoping that Julia and I doing these challenges, especially in our homemade journals, you know, shows you that you can use anything that you want. You don't have to have the latest things. Oh, I love it. Right, now I've got lots of greenery, so yeah, let's get some leaves on. So I'm really going to town on this and making sure that it just looks awesome. Okay, and it helps that these are all cut for you as well. So yeah, that's basically right now I'm just flower arranging. But I love flowers. I find flowers my happy place. I find them my go-to thing when I'm not 100% sure what it is that I want to do. I'm just going to cut that off. Yeah, just because I know it won't fit under there, and do the same with that one. Okay. Oh, I love it. How nice is that? Now, do I want to add? Yes. I'm not even going to question it. Yes, we do. I was going to say, do I want to add some random leaves? Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's turned out beautifully. Let's pop this leaf down. Just that. The only thing is there's lots of texture to this. So it's, yeah, just trying to get stuff to stick over the texture. Right, okay, I think that's it. Now, let's see it transform completely. So I want my black soot, and I am going to use my mat here. So, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some of the ink on my mat, and then I've got my water and a brush. We'll use that one. I'm just going to put some water in it, and all I want to do is I just want to start shadowing these. This is something I never used to do until I watched Julia, and it really did make a difference. So yeah, she's actually changed my ways so that I do now shadow, because yeah, it's something that I never used to do. So I'm just putting my shadows around, and then another thing that I love to do, I love to add you know, like different shapes and stuff in the background, different lines. I'll do different lines, and yeah, and just really have fun with it. So I mean, this one is taking a lot longer than the first one, but that's because we're having fun. And I think sometimes as well, what I'm hoping that you find from this is that the more choice you have, the harder sometimes it can be to create your journal page. So our journal page at the beginning only took about 10 minutes. This one's taken me nearly all day to do. So, you know, limiting your supplies or only having a few supplies is actually a good thing. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Right. I'm hoping I can find my black pen. I've got this black pen that does really cool little sort of funny things. I don't know what else I would call them, like little lines. So I need to find that out. So yeah, right, where's my ink, because we need some more. Okay, right, there we go. Let's turn it round this way, because this is where we're at. Now, Julie spends so much more time. I haven't got the patience for this. I want, all I want to do is just, but I do agree, it does make a massive difference. Yeah, I've come a long way. I'm going to say I've come a long way. What do you think, Julie? Have I come a long way with my journaling? Or do I just still do the same old stuff? Well, it has been nice. I'm loving that. I'm loving how that looks and how that just makes it pop. I mean, I know it's looking very busy, but I'm loving it. Loving it. Right, okay, let me have a look. Right, I've got this Faber-Castell pen that I can use. Let's have a look in my pen drawer. Oh, I've got a Sharpie. Oh, we've got black glitter. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Right, liking this black glitter one. So we're going to use this. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and do some, just some, yeah, lines. I do have a pen and I don't know whereabouts it is that does these lines for me. I don't think it's in there. No. So, but I have no idea where I put it. So we're just going to add those in and do them in a few places actually. I was going to use my clear stickers, but I'm actually looking at this now thinking that my clear stickers might not be the way to go. My black sentiments might be the way to go for this. Oh, I love. So I am having to go over that texture. I'm hoping you can see how the page is starting to sort of pull itself together. I really do. And the other thing, the other good thing about a journal is nobody has to see it. So it is your place. It's where you know, what you want to do. And if it doesn't work out how you want, it doesn't matter. I can't stress that enough. If, you know, something doesn't look like, you know, it's not prim, perfect, or it doesn't matter. And even Julia will say exactly the same. It doesn't matter. Your journal is a place for you to just explore, play, you know, play with your products, get to know them, express your feelings, everything like that. So, oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, okay, where's the Sharpie? So, don't know if it'll work on this. I'm hoping so. Because I just want to pop a border around, just, but I'm not sure about how it is on the plastic. And oh, I love that scruffy border. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, please don't go straight. I don't want you to go straight. I want you to stay scruffy because I like the scruffiness. Okay. I'm just going to colour this in because that bit's annoying me. And do the same on there. Okay, and then we're just going to add, I'm going to go around and just add some stitch detail in on here. So, all the way around. Oh, you can hear little lady, she's starting to snore. Although she's not as loud as she normally is, so you might not hear her like that. And then down this one. So yeah, we've really gone to town on this, haven't we? Okay. Just all the way around. I do want to add some splashes. I'm thinking that we need to have white and black splashes for this. Yeah, I think so. So again, just, and I'm not being precise, I'm not being careful, I'm not, you know, making it perfect. Oh, Look, as you can see, I've just popped black on there, which is completely fine. Yeah. So like I said, it does not have to be perfect. Right, let's wipe that up because that's getting everywhere. Okay, right, so love it, love it. I have some ink here. Let's see if I can open it. So this is just some black ink. Okay, and what I want to do, we need some scrap. Okay, just, oh, nice. Bit like chunkier than I was wanting, but it's all good. It is what it is. Yeah, like that. Now I want some white. So let's put my lid back on my ink. Is that on? Yeah. Oh, I love it. And then I need some, right, I'm going to use my gesso. I think I need a new paintbrush because otherwise it's going to be black or grey. Okay. So I'm just going to pop a little bit down there. And then grab my water and then just mix that up. So gesso is really good for paint splatters. You can use white acrylic paint, you can use Posca pens, they work. You can use ink. Yeah, there's loads of different ways that you can create your white splatters. So yeah, this is just one of the ways. Right. Okay. Oh, perfect. I was hoping then it would make it, yeah. I don't mind that the white gets everywhere because the white's still pretty. So that's actually perfect. Love it. Right, so I'm going to get rid of that so it doesn't go everywhere. Okay. And then to finish off my page, let's have a look, see what I've got in these ones. So these are matte ones. Oh, let's create together. I like that. Oh, it's okay to be who you are and believe in yourself. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. It's very busy. I've just looked up in the camera and it just looks like a big mess. But looking at it in real life, I think it looks quite nice. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed my video. I've had the time of my life. Yeah, I just love getting my journal out and having a play. And I really, I know I keep going on and on about, but I really wish that you guys do exactly the same. I know that it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be everything pristine, and Julia will say exactly the same. You know, it's a place for you to be who you are, and that's what journaling is all about, and getting to know your products and your bits and pieces. And yeah, so I hope this this challenge has helped. I've actually been dreading it because I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I thought, you know what, today I just need to sit down and do it, and I've had the best time ever. So thank you so much for spending it all with me. I hope you've had the best time ever too. That's gonna go there. Please do nip over to our lovely Julia's and have a look to see what she has done. She will rock this challenge. She always does. She's just amazing. So go and have a look to see what she's done. Oh, I love it. It's like a big massive garden, isn't it? And look, oh, look at the back of that. Oh, that just looks stunning. Oh, that's leaking. Yay. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is our page where we could use anything we wanted. And then the page, even the back of that looks fab. And that's the page where we could only have 5 things. So you can sort of see the difference. You can either be very simple or go to town. So yeah, I've gone from one extreme to the other today. I've loved it. Thank you everybody so much. Links are in the description box below. Do go and check out Julia. If you're not already subscribed to our lovely Julia, please do subscribe to her because she's awesome. She has amazing videos go up regularly. And if you're not subscribed to me, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to me too. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And oh, before I do go, let me know in the comment section below which one's your favourite. This page or this page. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think mine's this one. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Happy crafting. Bye.